Hello friends, this is Abhimanyu and you're watching Electric Vehicles India. Friends, welcome to EV News. In this video, let's discuss some of the latest updates and interesting news from our EV industry. So without any delay, let's dive into the video. Friends, first news is from BYD. I think 10 days ago there is a news coming from all mainstream media saying that BYD is going to invest 8,500 crores in Hyderabad and they are going to set up a manufacturing plant over here. Everyone felt very happy because BYD is world's largest electric car maker and BYD coming to Hyderabad will create many employment opportunities to the youth here in Telugu states. So everyone felt very happy. But after 1 week, BYD has announced that this is false. They are not going to invest any amount in India as of now because BYD is a Chinese brand. As of now, all the BYD electric cars sold in India are made in China and they are imported to India by paying 100% of the import duty. So India has many restrictions on Chinese companies. They can't invest bulk amounts or they cannot set up any manufacturing plants here in India. So due to this, BYD couldn't able to set up their manufacturing plant here in India, and in future too I think they won't able to invest in India and they won't able to set up their own manufacturing plant. So BYD investing and BYD setting up a manufacturing plant here in Hyderabad is totally a fake news. Friends, next news is from Ola. Previously, Ola used to delay their deliveries. If you book Ola electric scooters today, the delivery used to be after 30 days and the tracking where the scooter will be, when it will be delivered will be anonymous. No one knows when the scooter will deliver. But now Ola has introduced a pilot project called Hyper Delivery. So Ola is stating that they'll deliver electric scooter on the same day of the booking. For example, if you go to Ola Experience Center or if you book that electric scooter today in the morning, you will get the delivery on the same day. Previously, the registration used to take so long time. Now, Ola has integrated AI systems into the registration process. Due to this, the registration process will be completed within hours. So, as of now, this is introduced in only Bengaluru as a pilot project. If this succeeds in Bengaluru, this will expand to all the experience centers in India. So, from now, if you book Ola electric scooters, you will get the delivery on the same day. Ola has started the deliveries of their Gen 3 electric scooters. So, how many of you got the deliveries of this Gen 3 electric scooters? Please let me know in the comments. And Ola has also started to roll out the beta updates of their Move OS 5, and please let me know how is this Move OS 5 too in the comment section. Friends, next news is from Honda. As we all know that Honda has launched the Honda Activa E and Honda QC1 electric scooters in India, and recently Honda got an approval for their electric bike called Evo. Yes, Honda is working on an electric bike, but previously Honda has also worked on multiple electric two-wheelers, but none of them has launched in India. We don't know whether Honda will launch this Evo electric bike in India or not, but if this gets launched, it's going to be bang because this Evo looks very beautiful. Honda has designed this electric bike in a retro style. We'll get to see a round LED headlamp and a retro styled handlebar on this electric bike. The seat is long and it's very beautiful. The bike looks very compact, but it's very beautiful. Coming to the technical specifications, Honda may use 8 kW nominal power motor in this electric bike, so the power will be equal to a 150cc motorcycle. The top speed of this electric bike may be 110 to 120 km/h. Honda is going to use the same battery pack as we saw in Honda Activa E, so there won't be any charging system to it. In order to charge this electric bike, you have to swap the battery pack by visiting nearest Honda e-swap station, and the range is also going to be less. So these are some of the basic details we have as of now about this Honda Evo electric bike. We'll get to know more details as the launch gets near, so stay tuned for this channel to know more updates about this upcoming electric bikes and cars. Friends, next news is from MG. 5 months back when MG Windsor EV electric car launched in India, we had many doubts whether this car will succeed in India or not, because MG has came up with a new plan called BAS, Battery as a Service. They said to buy this electric car by paying 10 lakh rupees and to pay extra rent for their battery. They are collecting 3.5 rupees per kilometer on their battery, and we all had a doubt that whether this system will succeed in India or not. But after 5 months months, MG has sold close to 15,000 MG Windsor EVs in India. Recently, they have rolled out to 15,753 MG Windsor EVs from their factory to their dealerships. So, selling 15,000 electric cars within 5 months is a very good thing in India. Currently, MG has 7 car models in their lineup, and MG Windsor EV sales account for 54% of the total car sales. So, if MG is selling 100 electric cars in a month, 54 cars are MG Windsor EVs. So, this car got a very good response from the Indian consumers. The main reasons are looks. This car looks stunning from the exterior, and the interior is also very spacious. MG has provided comfortable seats in this electric car. It has got decent range and a ton of tech features inside it. So combining all, it's a very good package for the price range. The base variant starts from 10 lakh rupees and the top end variant goes up to 15 lakh rupees without battery pack. You have to pay extra money for each kilometer you travel in this MG Windsor EV. So to bring down the initial purchasing cost of an electric car, MG has introduced this battery as a service system, and it's been implemented in India very well so that every car enthusiast can afford an electric car at a nominal cost. So overall, we can say that MG Windsor EV is a very hit car in Indian market. Friends, next news is from Xiaomi. We all know that Xiaomi is a China-based mobile manufacturing company, but recently, 1 year back, they have launched their first electric car called Xiaomi SU7. They launched this electric car in China for a very low cost. So basically, this car looks completely as a sports car. It has around 600 to 800 kilometers range, and it has very good performance. But recently, a bad incident happened in China with this electric car. The Xiaomi SU7 involved in an accident in China where 3 people killed in that. This electric car comes with ADAS features and it has autopilot in it. So this SU7 car was in autopilot mode when it crashed, and at the time of crash this car was speeding at 116 km/h. So this car entered into a under construction road and the driver couldn't able to control this electric car at that speed. So within fraction of seconds this has collided with a concrete barrier. So after the crash there was a very bad fire coming from it, and the doors couldn't able to unlock to exit the passengers inside it. So due to this, 3 university students got killed in this accident. This electric car has advanced features like anti-collision warning, emergency braking, etc. But at the time of crash, none of these features has worked, and the car couldn't able to unlock the doors when this accident happened. So Xiaomi CEO responded and he said that they will investigate on this accident. So as per you, what could be the reason for this accident, as this car has launched at a very cheap price? I think the features may haven't worked at the time of crash. So what's your opinion on this whole incident? Please let me know in the comments. Friends, last news is from Kia. 2025 version of Kia EV6 launched in India. Kia has made many improvements in this updated version. We'll get updated interiors, updated exteriors along with updated technical features. Now this Kia EV6 is available in a single GT line all-wheel drive variant. It gets a bigger 84 kWh battery pack with an IDC range of 660 km on a single charge. The motor can generate 325 PS and 605 Nm of torque. 0 to 100 kmph can be done in just 5.2 seconds. This electric car supports 350 kW ultra fast charger. With the help of this, 10 to 80% charge can be done in just 18 minutes. And company has introduced vehicle to load and vehicle to vehicle features in this new Kia EV6. The exterior design has been updated along with interiors too. Kia has given many new features inside this 2025 Kia EV6. And finally, the ex-showroom cost of this electric car is 65.9 lakh rupees, which makes this Kia EV6 as one of the premium electric cars available here in India as of now. So these are some of the interesting news and latest updates from our EV industry for this week. What's your opinion on this video? Please let me know in the comments. And if you found the video informative, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Electric Vehicles India. Go green, go electric.